Have you ever wondered why some behaviors feel utterly impossible to change, no matter how hard you try, while others just happen, almost on autopilot? It's not a lack of willpower, and it's certainly not a moral failing. The answer lies deep within the incredible, intricate machinery of your brain. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the science of habits, revealing the mind-blowing neurobiology that dictates so much of what you do every single day. We'll uncover how your brain literally rewires itself with every repeated action, and more importantly, how you can hack this process to build the life you truly want. For years, a pervasive myth has circulated that it only takes 21 days to form a new habit. It's a comforting thought, isn't it? A quick sprint, and then your new, healthier routine is set. But if you've ever tried to stick to a resolution for 3 weeks only to find yourself backsliding, you know this magical timeline often feels impossibly short. The truth, backed by rigorous science, is far more nuanced. In a groundbreaking 2009 study at University College London, researcher Philippa Lally and her team meticulously tracked how long it actually took for various daily behaviors to become automatic for a group of volunteers. Their findings shattered the 21-day fallacy. Lally's research revealed that, on average, it takes approximately 66 days to form a new habit. Think about that. More than 2 months of consistent effort. This isn't just a number. It's a profound shift in how we should approach personal change. What's even more fascinating is the incredible variability Lally observed. Some simple habits, like drinking a glass of water, became automatic in just 18 days. But for more complex or resistant behaviors, such as exercising every morning, it could take as long as 254 days. That's nearly 9 months. This isn't to discourage you, but to empower you with realistic expectations. Understanding this timeline helps us forgive ourselves when progress isn't instant and commit to the long game. It tells us that perseverance isn't just admirable. It's a scientific requirement for lasting change. So, what exactly is happening in your brain during these weeks and months? Your brain is, by nature, an incredible efficiency machine. It constantly seeks ways to automate processes, freeing up conscious thought for new challenges. This is where the habit loop comes into play, a core mechanism discovered by MIT researchers. This loop, primarily located in a primitive part of your brain called the basal ganglia, consists of 3 crucial elements: a cue, a routine, and a reward. Imagine you wake up, the cue. You immediately reach for your phone, the routine, and you get a hit of dopamine from checking notifications, the reward. Once this habit loop is encoded, your brain essentially goes on autopilot. It stops fully participating in decision-making for that specific action. You're no longer consciously choosing to grab your phone. Your brain has decided it's the most efficient response to the waking up cue, saving valuable mental energy. Think about your morning commute. If you drive the same route every day, you've probably had the experience of arriving at your destination with little memory of the journey itself. Your brain wasn't actively navigating. It was executing a deeply ingrained habit loop for driving that familiar path. This automation is incredibly powerful. It allows us to perform complex actions like walking, talking, or driving without expending conscious effort. But it also explains why breaking bad habits is so difficult. Your brain is literally wired to take these well-worn shortcuts, even if they lead to outcomes you don't desire. The wiring we just mentioned isn't just a metaphor. It's a literal, physical change happening inside your skull. Neuroimaging studies have provided incredible insights, showing that habitual behaviors quite literally carve neural pathways within your brain. Each repetition strengthens these connections, making them more robust and efficient. Imagine a path in a dense forest. The more people walk on it, the clearer and wider it becomes, making it easier and faster to traverse. Your neural pathways work in a similar way. Every time you repeat a behavior, you're essentially stomping down that path a little more firmly. This strengthening involves a process called myelination. The more a behavior is repeated, the thicker the myelin sheath, a fatty, insulating layer, around those particular neurons becomes. This myelin acts like insulation around an electrical wire, making the signal transmit faster and more automatically. This is neuroplasticity in action. Your brain's amazing ability to change and adapt its physical structure based on your experiences and actions. It's not a fixed organ. It's constantly reshaping itself in response to what you do, think, and feel. Now, let's talk about a powerful concept unearthed by Charles Duhigg in his research on keystone habits. Duhigg discovered that not all habits are created equal. Some habits, when changed, create a ripple effect, transforming multiple areas of your life without specific, conscious effort. A classic example is exercise. When people commit to a regular exercise routine, they often find that other positive changes follow almost automatically. They might start eating healthier, sleeping better, becoming more productive at work, and even improving their spending patterns. Exercise becomes a keystone habit because it instills discipline and a sense of accomplishment that spills over. It changes how you perceive yourself and your capacity for self-control, making it easier to tackle other goals. Identifying and leveraging your own keystone habits is a game changer. Understanding the science behind habits is the first step, but how do you actually apply this knowledge to rewire your brain for the better? It all begins with consciously disrupting the habit loop and then intentionally building new, more beneficial ones. First, identify your cues. What triggers your undesirable habits? Is it a specific time of day, a particular emotion, a place, or certain people? Becoming aware of these triggers is paramount, as you can't change what you don't recognize. Next, focus on changing the routine. The cue and the reward often remain the same, but you can swap out the middle action. If your cue is stress and your routine is reaching for unhealthy snacks, try replacing that routine with a 5-minute walk, deep breathing, or calling a friend. Ensure your new routine delivers a similar or even better reward. The brain craves that reward. If your new routine doesn't satisfy the underlying craving, you'll revert. Experiment until you find a healthy routine that truly fulfills the reward need for your brain. Crucially, embrace the 66-day timeline. Ditch the pressure of instant change. Focus on consistency, not perfection. Every single day you perform the new desired behavior, you're literally myelination those neural pathways, making the new habit stronger. Don't underestimate the power of starting small. As James Clear teaches in Atomic Habits, tiny changes compound. Want to read more? Start with 1 page a day. Want to exercise? Do 5 push-ups. These micro habits are easier to start, easier to sustain, and build momentum. Finally, leverage keystone habits. If you're struggling to make multiple changes, pick one core habit that you believe will have the biggest positive ripple effect on your life. For many, this is daily exercise, meditation, or consistent meal prepping. Mastering one keystone habit can unlock a cascade of other positive behaviors, almost effortlessly. It's a strategic approach to self-improvement that respects how your brain is actually wired, rather than fighting against it with brute force. The science of habits shows us that you are not beholden to your past behaviors. Your brain is a masterpiece of adaptability, constantly ready to learn and evolve. You possess the incredible power of neuroplasticity, the ability to literally reshape your inner world. By understanding the habit loop, being patient with the true timeline of change, and strategically focusing on keystone habits, you can stop feeling like a passenger in your own life and become the conscious architect of your destiny. The tools are within you. It's time to start building. If you found this deep dive into the science of habits fascinating, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for weekly insights into the incredible world of psychology and human behavior. Share your own habit-changing journeys in the comments below.